Right, I'm hoping this is working because I'm a bit clueless on technology. Let me just see. Make sure. I'm not sure if it's working. Ooh, what do we do? Let me just, sorry about this, guys. Me and technology, it's always something. Right, what's it doing now? I want to make sure, I'm trying to get 2 seconds. I don't know what to do here. Oh dear. Ah, right, okay. Accept, add. Okay, are we on? Says I'm adding. Adding. There we go.
We'll do it
So
this way
sorry.
round.
I've never done this before, so I couldn't see this option. So sorry about that.
It's fine. Do you know what? That has actually helped me because I've never done it the other way around before. So I've never been invited onto somebody's, so I didn't know what buttons I was pressing. So now I
There
know
we
I can
go.
explain it a bit better.
Yeah, well, it was really confusing. It wasn't coming up. It was only letting me send you stars. So I was like, oh.
That's okay. That's fine. So we're now on yours. So
Yeah.
how?
Right. So I suppose I'll start at with a little backstory.
Okay.
So I grew up in care, and I ended up on drugs and alcohol, and I was in and out of dodgy places and very unsettled life, and I ended up terminally ill. Had to stop the drugs and alcohol, but I wanted more from my life than to just be known as drugs and alcohol and just that sort of person. I wanted more from myself. And I stumbled upon, I won't mention a name because they're not in the business anymore,
Okay.
but I
Fair enough.
stumbled on somebody's profile, and they were telling, they were doing their makeup and they were talking about Sapria. And as a child that has been there 3 times, I'm a child of childhood sexual abuse. I just kept on watching. I didn't join straight away, but I was hooked. So I kept on watching. And I was like, do you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be any good at this, but if I was to be really good at this, then that would be like a legacy for me. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do it. And it was like the 29th of the month. I wasn't really sure if anyone would even buy off me, not alone like support me in any way. And this month I have hit 10K in sales in my lifetime, and I've also hit 1,000 in personal retail sales just this month so far already.
Amazing. That's amazing,
Um,
Nikki.
and I'm building that legacy. I've I had a rocky start in the business because my team and my upline all up and left and joined another company. So I was left thinking, like, what do I do? But because of Sapria and what it meant for me, I was like, do you know what? No, I've got to stick with it. I've got to work this out myself. And I just kind of just learned and adapted, and I took it all in. And Katie really kept me hooked. I would admit that she did really keep me hooked. In the community, everyone was so supportive, and just encouraging each other and just being there. And poor Katie, she had the baby with the machines, and little Harley was running around naked and in that tiny little kitchen. And I was like, do you know what? If she can do it, I can give this a go. And it's paid off, and
It
it's
really
literally
has.
just been that simple. Just from wanting to do more from my life and support the charity, it's snowballed into something amazing. And I'm completely clean 3 years now. I'm completely clean of drugs and alcohol.
Oh, Nikki, that's
Alcohol has only been
amazing.
2 years, but yeah, 3 years on drugs, 2 years on alcohol. I have nothing to do with anyone negative. Anyone that's affected me negatively in my life, I've moved on. And I'm generally a really happy person. Some days I'm not great and I can't really do all this, and but I can still work the business other ways.
Yeah.
Just because if I can't breathe, I have this big mask on, so I can't really do the makeup or anything like that. But I can still post posts and send some messages to some people. And Sam, you're in my group as well. I've got a group of almost 80 in total, who are all in the business, that are all have physical or mental disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And we just support each other. It's just, they're not exactly under me, but we just support each other just any way we can, really. And it's just so nice to be a part of something bigger than myself and bigger than just me and my little problems. There's lots of us, and yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, when I first started, I was bedbound almost. I did all my lives from my bed in my pajamas. I never bothered to get dressed. Yeah, I never bothered to get dressed. I didn't bother really doing anything. I used to do the 90s makeup, so I was terrible at doing all of the makeup skills. My blusher and my bronzer were there, and that was it.
Blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like one color and hardly able to see because I've got the hooded eyes. Yeah, the lot. But the training is all available. I've picked up the skills, and it's just been amazing. And then the real turnaround really with me was back in January. I quit my care agency because of difficult people, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it meant that I was without care for 4 days. So I had to try and work out to do stuff for myself. And I was like, oh my God, I can't do this if I do it this way or I do it that way. And then that was the start of it. And then all of a sudden, I was more able to do stuff. So I was like, right, how far can I push this? And I kept pushing it and I kept pushing it. And then Katie, again, I don't mean to name drop all the time,
No,
but
it's fine. It's fine.
she posted about an MNC event, the first one in Bolton. I was like, do you know what? That's like a 7-hour train ride, but I don't care. I am going. I have been missing out on all of the other conventions and everything else. And I thought, do you know what? It's UK. I've got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, and it was me on my own for the first time. I stayed 2 nights in a hotel. I was able to manage. I was able to sort myself out.
We met
Everything
there.
that could have possibly have gone wrong went wrong on the travels. But it was amazing. When I was there, I was like, I just couldn't believe I was there.
Yeah.
And it's opened up my whole world because now I know I can travel.
Yeah.
Now I know I can do things. My anxiety, like my mental health, really, and my anxiety. At one point on my train ride, I was like almost on the floor crying because it got so crazy. And I just switched off, just focused on my breathing, and thought, no, I'll be there in 2 minutes. I'll be there in 2 minutes. And the train come, and it was all sorted. And then I was at the hotel, and I was like, I'm here. Oh my God, I'm here. And then I met everyone, and everyone from the off, like straight away, everyone came up to me, you were right, you were right. And like big hugs and cheers when I walked in the room, and we met.
Yeah.
And it was just incredible. You know, from being that bedbound person 3 years ago to being in Bolton. And I've been a second time since, and I'm going again in January, which I'm going for 5 days this time.
Ooh.
So I can sit longer on the actual day. My wheelchair needs. It's a long day, so I just thought I'd have that extra day to get there and leave. And Sunday train travel is pants. So
Yeah.
5 days. But it's been amazing. I don't know what more I can say. It's just been so amazing, this opportunity.
I mean, Nikki, just wow. Just wow. I mean, I know we met at one of the MMCs and you did tell me bits, and you
Yeah,
know, over all the hype that was going behind us, you know, we tried to have a conversation.
yeah.
So I knew bits of that, but I didn't know all of that. So just, you know, wow. And thank you so much for sharing. You
Oh, that's
are
all right.
amazing. You are amazing.
Well, you know, you've got two choices in life, really, haven't you? You can either give up and give in, and that's where I was.
Yeah.
And now I'm fighting. I'm fighting it all. I'm fighting my health. I'm fighting everything. That's one thing I didn't actually touch on. I've got a problem with my leg. It's contracted up, which means it's stuck to my chest. But I'm fighting the doctors, even though they're not doing funding. They've refused funding. There's one doctor in the UK that knows about my condition and has experience, and I am fighting the doctors. It's been 2 years of fighting, and I've got the solicitors on the case now. But I'm fighting my illness because with my leg gone, I'll be able to breathe better, which hopefully means less missed oxygen. And it's all just been from this business. It's improved my mental health. It's
Yeah.
improving my physical health. It's given me so much more than just beauty products. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's given me like a whole new lease of life. And I love every moment of it. Even when I'm in bed and I can't do anything, like,
Mhm.
you know, like live or anything, it gets me down a little bit because I'm like, oh, I want you to do it. You know, like you've been doing your 365 days. I would love to do that. Some days I just can't breathe, so it's just not
Yeah.
practical for me to try and sign in to do that. So it does get me a little, but I'm still able to do the rest of the business.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice having the community, and
Hmm.
you know, and nobody judges you. They're just there to support you and
They
help
are.
you through.
Yeah.
And it's
All these
amazing
people
to be
here.
a part of it.
I think somewhere hidden in one of these pictures is you from one of the events. So you are on my wall of fame, as we call it, or people have started calling it. And it's true, isn't it? You know, you could be having a really pants day, but you just put that in your group that you set up or another messenger group, and you've got about 6 women just going onto that
Yeah,
message, trying to kind of pick you up, support you, ask you if there's anything that you need, you know, if someone's nearby or whatever. Someone somewhere will try and help, won't they?
yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter whether I'm having a great day or a really rubbish day. There's always someone, and that's the beauty of it. There's always someone that understands and
Mm-hmm.
just supports and encourages you over the hill, and then you can go, yeah, do you know what? Screw you, bad day. Yes, it's a good day again. And it's amazing. It is literally like that. It's like saying, screw you, bad day. It's a
Yeah,
good day again,
yeah,
because
totally.
everyone's just so supportive. It's just amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So how long did you say you've been with Younique now?
And so I'll be 3 years
Three
March.
years. Mm.
So I gave up the drink first. Sorry, the drugs I gave up first because of my health
Yeah.
and the medications that I've got to take. I was having some really bad sort of episodes. I was hallucinating and things like that. So and I wasn't managing very well with the oxygen. I was taking it off in my sleep, and it was making me ill. So I had help, you know, and I got through that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave up the alcohol nearly 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just from being want to be more and to
Yeah.
keep going for longer
Yeah.
and to really sign in and to be part of something that's going to be a legacy long after I've gone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's the way I look at it. You know, it's not just me now and my little team. Once I'm gone, this team's going to continue to go and go and go. And even in 30 years' time, there's going to be someone all the
Yeah.
way down that list, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that knows about me in one way or another.
I love the fact that you said 30 years.
Yeah.
In 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm 31 Tuesday, so.
Oh, okay. You're making me feel old now. Stop it. So you've done many Black Fridays then?
Yeah, this is my third.
And how are you finding this one compared to others?
So the last one was a bit crazy. Last year it was like boom, 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 and you didn't even have a chance to buy the products, to show your customers
Yeah.
or anything like that. And it was so hectic. I didn't even know where to post or when to post.
Yeah.
So sales weren't really rolling in at all. Because nobody knew what was happening. Everything was different every day all of a sudden. As soon as someone
Yeah.
wanted it, it was
Customers
gone.
didn't know what was happening. Ambassadors didn't know what was happening. It was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
proper crazy town.
Whereas this time, even though the bundles are quite close together, they're there for a little while,
Yeah.
and you're able to still go back and buy them all through the month.
Yeah.
Which means that I've ended up with 1,000 PRS this month so
I
far.
saw your shout out in the group, and that was amazing.
I know, I was so happy. It's my first time I've reached 1,000, so I was really chuffed. I
Oh,
am
that's
trying for
amazing.
pink.
Well done, Nikki. Well done.
I am trying for pink, so anyone
Okay.
interested in joining?
Well, they're on your page. We're on your page, so yeah, you're allowed to ask that question. If you're on my page, no, they're mine.
Yes, exactly.
I'm really sorry because we were supposed to do. I know it's your birthday this week, and we were supposed to do makeup tonight, but my hands just won't grip anything to be able to put on. But what have you actually got on your eyes? Because that looks amazing.
So I used the it's fallen apart thanks to collagen. It's stuck thing together. I used the addiction palette.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's
Um,
nice.
and I just used the brown, the dark brown, the pink, and then I used um the sparkly one
Yeah,
just in the corners,
just in the corners. Yeah,
and an eyeliner.
yeah. It looks amazing. And the color on your lips, is that
That
flaunty?
is the
Is that flaunty?
feeling fuchsia,
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, got that one.
with a little bit of the lip mask on top for the gloss.
Nice. So what's been your favorite bundle?
My favourite's the skincare. Since they gave me the I was able to claim the skincare bundle, not the bundle, but the skincare routine,
Yeah.
Glow Praction. I was able to get that early.
Okay.
So I was really chuffed with that. I came with a load of goodies as well, so that was really great. And since having that, and like my skin has just absorbed it, and it's like
Yeah.
flawless all of a sudden.
It is good,
Um,
isn't it?
it's just been amazing. So I was really anxious to get hold of that skincare bundle.
Yeah.
So that's been my favorite one to kind of push because it is so good.
Yeah.
That hydrating mask, oh my God, the
I
overnight
slept in that the
hydrating
other
mask.
night. Oh, it was amazing. It felt so nice.
It was gorgeous. I literally made my carers touch my skin. I was like, feel, feel, feel.
It's like touch it, touch it, touch it.
imagine? It's like silk.
I think it's nice as well that it comes with a brush that you can put it on with as well.
Oh yeah, I love the brush. I think that's
Mm.
amazing. I remember about a year and a half ago, I was putting on a mask, one of the urology masks. I think it was the blue one,
Yeah,
hydrating.
yeah, the hydrating one. Yeah.
And I'm putting it on with, I'll show you what, no, it dropped on the floor. Never mind then. I was putting it on with one of them
I'm glad it's not
spatulas.
just me that does that. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, it doesn't stay there. No, it's just not.
Oh, but do you do the monkey move though?
The monkey move. Use your
Have you
toes
not
and pick
used
it
the
up.
monkey move? Use your toes to pick it up.
Yes. Oh yes. My toes sometimes work better than my fingers do.
Oh yeah, mine too. I'm always picking something up with my toes.
Yeah.
I keep getting caught, my little brother keeps calling it the monkey move, so it's kind of stuck in my head now.
I will remember that always now.
But those spatula things to put it on with, and it was just like falling off
Yeah. It didn't
because you
really.
couldn't.
It was like, yeah. It kind of scraped it rather than spread it.
Yeah,
Whereas the brush, it's just, yeah, it goes on so much easier.
and it's like glossy now as well, so it's like a really nice shine when you put it on.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next one, the last
Which,
bundle.
I can't remember what the next one is now. But oh yeah, the lip bundle. Oh yes, yes, I'm looking forward to that one as well.
I'm not quite sure which one I need. I mean, I
Oh, I'm the
want them
same.
all, but which one do I need?
Exactly. Need them all. Got to get them
Yeah,
all.
yeah. So we've briefly talked about the bundles. Is there any product other than the skincare, the Glowplexion, that is your kind of, you can't not have it, so you're always replacing it?
Oh, that would be the lip mask.
Okay.
Either lip mask. I think what's great about it is I put it on in the day. So when I have my makeup on, I put the red one on.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, I've got one by my bed and one in my bathroom sink. So they're everywhere. I've got three of them on the go, and they're all half empty, but I
Yeah.
keep
Do
grabbing
you
more.
suffer with dry lips, do you then?
I do, yeah. So I was going to say, I've got this like big machine that I have on at night to breathe because my sleep apnea and my oxygen, it
Yeah.
just goes through. So where I put the lip mask on, and I've got this on then over me, it actually means that it works even better because it's not getting
Oh,
smudged on the
good.
make on the bedding and everything.
I shouldn't
And
laugh, I'm sorry, but yeah, I when I've gone to bed with stuff on myself, I've woken up in the middle of the night and my pillowcase is like stuck to my face because it's
yeah.
like smudged off, and I'm just like, yeah, there's no point doing that anymore, is there?
Yeah, we've all done that. But it just dries my lips and all my
Yeah,
mouth out a lot. So it just having that is like the best one. And
yeah,
the lip scrub would be my second, obviously. And they kind of go hand in hand,
they
really,
do.
don't they? But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that would be my favorite. What's your favorite, if you don't mind me asking?
All the above. I
They're all brilliant.
They are all absolutely amazing. What I've found at the moment, though, because of the cold weather and the fact that on some days I'm struggling to put makeup on, the skincare is like winning for me at the moment, and the cleansing balm.
Yeah,
It took me so long to actually get it, and I used product credit for it. I made sure before I bought it, I used my product credit. So it was like
yeah,
almost like a freebie, isn't it, when you use product credit? And now
yeah.
I'm like, I can't let it run out. I need it
Uh,
all the time. It's like watching Joan do her cleansing, because she's the one that told me to get it. And it just literally melts all your makeup off if you're wearing it. I
yeah.
used it a lot during October when I did a Halloween look every day.
Oh, yeah, I can
And
imagine. Yeah,
some of them were like quite, because I was using only Younique stuff. For one of them that was on the side of my face, I used the red lip splash.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. We promote that, saying that's 12 hours of wear on your lips. It's great. It doesn't come off in your glass. It's this, it's this. And I put it on half of my face. And I'm like, okay, cleansing balm, in you come, let's try it, see whether it works. And it did. It came off in just 2 washes. It was
And
brilliant.
it smells amazing as well, doesn't it? The
It does.
cleansing
I think it's
balm.
got eucalyptus. Is it eucalyptus? Something like that in it, isn't it?
Eucalyptus, aloe in
Aloe
it. It's a
vera,
bit of
yeah.
aloe,
Yeah.
yeah. It just smells so refreshing, and
Yeah.
it's so soothing. And even last year's lip stains, it just came off so easy with it. But without it, even the cleansing cloths wouldn't get it off. You'd be scrubbing your lips
No.
so.
And I think I've become a bit of a traitor with some of the mascaras. I used to love the Epic.
Yeah.
Then came the Twisted, and I was like, oh, all right, I like this. Then the 4D, and then we've like been hit with a quadruple whammy with the Quadra, and it's just,
Oh, I love it.
it's amazing. I used to pull my eyelashes out when I used to self-harm many years ago, and
Right.
I pulled my lashes out. So on this side, I had a gap for so long. Using the Quadra, they've actually started growing back.
I using, so I don't mean to badmouth the product, but I use, ooh, just find some flying or something landed on my nose.
I'm glad that I
I'm
did that. I'm like,
embarrassed. I use the 4D,
yeah,
and the primer before it, and then I was feeling really lazy back when I was first part of the business.
yeah.
I was feeling quite lazy, and instead of getting the wet wipes or the balm and getting it off, I just picked it off, and I must have picked about 6 or 8 roughly out of the
Right.
very corner of my eye.
Yeah,
But like you, it's starting to grow back now with
yeah,
this.
it is.
So
Because I'm
it's
really bad. I am really bad. If there is a lot of steps to get to like the finished thing, I get bored very quickly, or I just try and skip steps. So I know we can do the primer. I know we've got the lash serum, and I know those 2 products would help. So when you put the mascara over the top and everything, I'm just like, yeah. But then I stopped using the serum, and then wondered why my lashes weren't growing. But having it all in one system, I'm like, thank you very much.
it's brilliant having it all in one. Yeah.
It really is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd find like when you were doing lives or video or reels or anything like that, where you're doing one, then you're doing another, and I found it very tiring, and
Yeah.
felt like people just kind of stopped watching because they were like, just hurry up and get it on. Whereas now it's all in one, and it's just whoop, there we go.
Yeah, done. So you said that you're coming to MMC and you're staying for quite a few days. What else are you
Yeah.
looking forward to next year?
So I'm hoping I will get my operation.
Yeah.
So that is up there. And I'm hoping to, I'm hoping to at least get to blue status in the early starts. That's my
Okay.
plan. In the
Right.
early starts, I mean, I'm not even coral yet, so I am pushing. I'm this close to being coral,
Okay.
but I'm aiming for pink, so I am doing the dues.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping to get to at least blue status. I don't know the new names.
Brand
I keep
manager.
forgetting.
Brand
Yeah, I
manager.
want to
Yeah,
get
that's
right
what
up
I am.
there.
Yeah.
And I want to lose some more weight, and yeah, I just want to get organized and have my place decorated, and really sign into it all. I'm starting with Hypno Mama as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's going to be brilliant because I've had a bit of a block this year,
Yeah, yeah.
mentally. I think for me, I think because of my past, I think that I don't quite deserve the success that I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So I've
I can
only just
understand
sort
that
of,
one.
yeah. So that's where I think I'm at a little. So I'm hoping that will, um, acknowledging that and
Mm-hmm.
and dealing with it. I'm hoping
Yeah.
that will help me to continue raising through the ranks,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hopefully go on holiday with my mum.
That'll be
which would be
good.
amazing. So she's
Yeah,
not my birth mum, but she's my foster mum. But she's been my mum since I was a
she's your
kid, and
mum.
she's treated me as her own.
Yeah.
Um, and and yeah, so we live 3.5 hours away from each other. So we were hoping to do it this year, but other things came up.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so I'm hoping to go on a good week holiday in the summer
That'll be good.
with my mum,
Yeah.
anywhere at all, just somewhere that'd be
Change of
top of my
scenery.
list. Yeah, and just to be together, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so it'd just be nice just to be together and not have any other commitments or anything. We can
Yeah.
just relax and just be together.
Yeah.
So
Have you got a vision board?
I have a massive one. I need to update it now. Ready? I'm going to do it. I ordered some things, like some fancy papers and some pictures and stuff like that.
Are you going to put
So I
mine to
need
shame?
to.
Mine's just a piece of paper that I've drawn on.
No, I've got this big one. It was a canvas picture, and
Right.
I've put like the train tickets on there for travel
Yeah.
and the dream house and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I also did like it was just the back of an envelope, but it was a coloured envelope, and I wrote all the statuses on there,
Yeah.
so I can keep looking at them each day and hopefully like
Yeah.
tick them off throughout the year.
Yeah.
So I need to update it, but that I have got a big one. It's right by my bed, so I can never miss it.
Good. Good. I never really truly believed in a vision board until this year.
Really?
Yeah. And I started that vision board at the end of February, beginning of March. And it started off as just like me in the middle, and then what little bits I would like to try and achieve in a year.
Yeah.
And then I added other things. Then I drew pictures. Then I started thinking, right, I want the incentive trip. So that went on there. I want a team. And everything that I wanted within Younique, I put it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a new one now because I've done it.
That's amazing though that you've been able to tick it all off.
But that's because
And you drew in the trip.
I did, yes.
Well done.
Thank you. I
Oh, that's
think
going to be
because I
amazing.
wrote it down there, and because I started to believe in the law of attraction and believing in myself, that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It became easy to tick things off because I believed,
Yeah.
and I, just like yourself, you believed in yourself, and that's how you've managed to get to where you are now. And, you're able to have the energy behind yourself to go with the fight that you've got with your doctors and your solicitors. You've believed in yourself to get to events and things like that. So you've done a more physical vision board. I think you've lived your vision board, haven't you, this year? Whereas mine was just kind of on almost like a tick sheet. But yeah, I've got a vision for next year. I'm proper excited about it. I can't wait.
I think the bigger you do it and the more that you put on there,
yeah,
it can be a bit like scary, but if you just keep on, make it bold, the big things that you really want to tick off, and they do happen. They do happen.
Yeah.
Like,
and what's that saying?
What you put out to the universe comes back in threefold.
Yeah, there's one about being comfortable with the uncomfortable or something, and it really pushes you to really kind of to do
Get
it.
comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's totally that.
Yeah.
So thank you for this.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it on yours, but now I think I know what to do. So hopefully next time it'll go smoother.
No, it's absolutely fine. I'll just share it from your page if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And thank you for asking me on, and I've enjoyed having this chat with you. So
it's been amazing. Fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great night.
And I shall see you in January.
Yes. Bye for now, love. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.